Hello, it is Hump Day Wednesday, and I have a serious story for you. It's not serious, but I just want to talk to you guys about something that happened to me last night. Last night I was at home and I had invited over a friend who we're, associates. We talk and everything, and just to have a chat. So throughout this chat, let me start off with what happened. So we're just chatting, we're talking about things, and this person asked me this question. They're like, so what's the most memorable thing that's happened to you in the last year? And I thought, wow, what a good question, and I took time to answer it, and I thought about it. And I actually thought about, last year how my little brother, when he got married, he was so happy that I was there, and it meant a lot for me to actually come to his wedding. It felt like something to remember, like it was one of those moments where I'll always remember, and I used that. And after I said that, I was sitting there and I was waiting for this person to, reciprocate the response. Because, you ask a person a question, obviously you have an intention to, in some way, share your story as well. Even if you don't, I always think of people, you ask a question like that, you want to share your own experience, we're having a conversation, share. They didn't do that. The conversation went on and everything, and they talked about how, and this is where I felt like, I felt like it just wasn't genuine. This person talked about how this is the question that they ask people, when they first meet them. It's about, telling them that, he said, I don't have enough time to meet everybody. I don't have enough time to get to know everybody. So this is a way that I do it. I'm always asking this as one of my first questions of meeting people. And I thought to myself, it must be really, I don't know what goes through people's mind where they think that in any instance of meeting people and having experiences, you have a plan to speed up that process. I feel like experiences are something had, whether they, go full on for the rest of your life or whether they go for 1 hour of the day, whether it's anything. I always feel like experiences are experiences. You live, you grow. Nothing short is seen less of an experience as something that's went on for long. If I have a conversation in a coffee shop with somebody, I may never see them again, but that was an experience, and I counted, as one to add to the bunch. But it felt so, I felt like, living in LA, I've experienced this a lot. You grow up in the South, and people are so, and not wait, I don't like to use the word honest because that's not, but people are so straightforward about things. Growing up, it's like, I don't have enough time to play games and lie to you. At least that's what I've experienced in my life. It's always, if you don't like it, then I don't care. But out here, it's like people put up these perceptions and these ways to lessen their experiences with people in life. They don't want to spend the time or make the effort to actually get to know people. So they find ways to shorten that time, to shorten having this, so they can create more and more. And I actually told this person in the process of this conversation, I said, I feel like people they're always talking about they don't burn bridges even when someone's done something to them that is, you can't get past it. Like someone killed your mother. That person, I know people are like, oh, forgive and forget. No, you can't forgive something like that or whatever. But a lot of times I heard people will forgive or pretend to forgive people because they're worried about how their bridge will be burned. They're worried about their monetary, in the future. They're worried about how much wealth that'll take away for them to have someone say, and I tell them, if I don't like somebody, then I don't pretend to like them. I don't pretend to be friends with people. I don't pretend to, keep that relationship going when I know they don't add anything to my life. And they didn't seem to it's not something that they seem to agree with. And even speaking to this person, this conversation, I just felt like it finally showed me that so many people are just not genuine about in life. Who sets out to find a way to meet? It was I want to meet everybody. I want to do all these things, and I don't have time to, develop a relationship. I don't have time to develop these ways. And I just I felt like it was so empty, and so it just didn't feel like a good thing that I want to, in a way, associate myself with. I don't pretend to want to know and see and like everyone, nor do I pretend that I'm not always, I'm always the friendliest person. It's not like I'm trying not to be friendly in life, but I do feel like not every moment you can be as friendly. Like, I have to do this. I have to go somewhere. I'm not being not friendly. I'm just telling you, I got some other things on my mind. I got some other things I'm going. And a lot of times I've been called cold or sarcastic or, in a way where, I don't know, I've been called a lot of things. And I always tell people, like, I'm the nicest person you will ever meet until I'm not. And I say the not part is because if I'm never given a reason not to be the most amazing, pleasant person to you, then there's nothing ever to worry about. I tell people that all the time. But given a reason, like, you lie to me, you don't, give me the actual honest truth about something, then why would I continue that relationship? Why would I pretend to move on with that? So I just want to let you guys know that story. I just feel like it was like something that I needed to tell you, that I needed to put on the vlog today. And I know this was a little long, but I just feel like if you feel like you can't get to know somebody, or you feel like you can't experience things in life at a rate of which it's not proposed, where it's not meant to be, sped up, then it just wasn't something you had to experience. You don't have to experience everything in life. You don't have to meet everyone. You don't have to speak to everyone. Everyone does not add this grand experience to your life. Not every experience is a grand experience. Life is something that you move through. You keep, it's like a river flowing. You keep going. Things change. You see new things, and that's just how it is. I just felt, I don't know. It was such a weird conversation to have with a person, to actually hear someone say that they developed a way to speed up the process of getting to know people, because I want to get to know more people. It just makes every experience, to me, every experience is cheap. Every experience means nothing. Like, you got that, so you moved on to the other person. And I don't understand why someone would believe that they are privy to those types of experiences in someone's life in the beginning. Like, you don't have to know that grand thing in the last year, that grand thing in their life. It's not something you're privy to. Your friends, you're here, you're talking, you experience life in the moment. You guys, I don't know. This is the video, this is the vlog for Wednesday. Hump Day is kind of heavy, I guess, but I want you guys to have a wonderful, amazing day. I want you to continue being amazing people, and I want you to experience life at a slow pace, because nothing ever gained fast, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, have a great day. I'll have a wonderful rest of my day. I will see you guys tomorrow with something else that I'm doing with my life. And don't forget, if you want to submit a question to the podcast, it'll be in the description. You can leave a comment on this video. You can leave a comment on the podcast. And the podcast does record on Thursday. So if you get your question in by Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then you will get your question answered about technology in the podcast. So that's it. That's it for today. Also follow, all that stuff at the bottom. I'll see you guys tomorrow.